Hey guys, it's Michelle here, and today I'm just going to bring you my very first makeup tutorial, or very first video I should say, for 2011, which I'm really excited about. I'm actually really bummed that I didn't do this look before New Year's, because I think this would have been a perfect look to wear to any New Year's Eve parties that you guys were going to. But that doesn't matter, because you know, it's a great look overall to wear to any parties throughout the year, whether it be nighttime, daytime. But when I was thinking about it, I thought specifically nighttime clubbing look, so this is what I've come up with. If you're interested in wanting to know how to achieve this look, just stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to begin by applying some eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I'm just going to pop that all over the lid, all the way up to the brow bone, and just a little bit under the eye. And just blend that all in. Make sure to get your inner tear ducts as well, because you're going to be applying eyeshadow there. Now I haven't put any concealer on yet. I have put a bit of foundation, but I stopped because I thought doing a smoky eye would probably have a bit of fallout, so I'm kind of going to leave all that to last. I'm just going to grab the colour for my brow bone, and I'm just using the lightest colour from the Wet n Wild Icon palette in Greed. So it's just that one right there. Now I'm just using a matte colour because we have quite a shimmery eye, as you can see on the other eye. You don't want, you know, too much sparkle shimmer going on. I'm just going to apply that all over the brow bone. The next colour I'm going to take is a colour from the Crush Cosmetics palette, and I believe this is the Neutrals palette. The colour that I'm using is just this sort of shimmery, kind of silvery white colour. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to be placing that on the inner third sort of my eye. It's okay if you go down into the inner tear duct a little bit, because we are going to be placing some of that sort of silvery colour just in there, just to brighten up a little. I didn't really want too much colour on. This is basically just kind of a base for this dust I'm going to put on there later. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking the 42 Double Stack Shimmer Palette by Crush Cosmetics, which is this one right here. Now this is what the palette looks like, and the colours that I'm going to be using are basically these two purples right here, as well as that indigo colour right there. So I'm going to take the lighter shade of purple, which is this one here, just a large fluffy brush, just a little bit of that product, not too much, just shake off any excess, and I'm just going to be applying that to my crease. Now you just want to start off lightly with these colours. Now obviously, you know, you can use whatever purple that you have. You don't have to go and use the exact colours that I'm using, the exact brand that I'm using. I'm just placing that all over the crease. Now you want to leave this kind of bit here just a little bit lighter, because we want to make that stand out like we've done with this one here. So obviously the crease and the outer V will be a lot darker than the middle here. Next I'm going to just take a medium fluffy brush, and I'm going to be taking the darker purple, which is right there. I'm going to be placing that in the outer V and just bringing it into the crease. And there's a lot of colour layering here. I'll be blending that out just a little bit later. Now I'm just going to grab some of the indigo colour, which is just here. That same brush. And just pop that in the outer V, just to deepen it out a little bit more. Now I'm just going to grab my big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that up and out towards my brow bone. So I want to give it that nice sort of gradient effect. You don't want to go up too high though. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is on the top of that sort of really dark bluey purple there, I'm going to pop some black just to really give it some more dimension and, you know, really make it a dark smoky eye. And again, I'm going in with the black from the Greed palette from the Wet n Wild little palette I have here. This black is amazing. It's the blackest black I've ever seen. Look at that. It's amazing. Okay, just take a little bit of that, tap off any of the excess, and just really get that into the outer V. Now again, with your large fluffy brush, just use that brush to blend out that colour, the black. Now the next thing I'm going to do is apply some of this Gorgeous Cosmetics, what do they call it? They call it Eye Dust in Diamond, and it's a beautiful sparkly kind of dust, very diamond-like, but I don't know if it's obviously you can see it now, which I've actually got a little bit in my nose, but it really comes out at night. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this stuff, and you don't need a lot of it either. And what you're going to do is you're just going to place that over the top of that silver eyeshadow that you did, and that in a third. Only thing is, it does kind of tend to go everywhere, so it probably would be best to use it foiled, you know, by wetting your brush with water or Fix Plus or what have you. And you can bring just a little bit down. I'm not going to put too much down there because I am going to put some concealer on, so I don't want it to be sort of wiped away. Now I'm thinking this one might just need a little tiny little bit of shimmer because I have put some on that side. So just a little bit, but we don't want too much. Now I'm just going to be taking a pencil brush, and I'm going to be placing some of the colour, these two purples. I'm just going to mix them a little bit, and I'm going to be placing that just under the lower lash line. And then you're just going to take some black eyeliner, and you're just going to line your waterline all the way inside and get it on your lash line as well. Just want to grab that brush again, and you can just smush it all together. Now I'm just going to be popping on some black liquid eyeliner, or gel eyeliner I should say, and I'm just using again the Crush Cosmetics brand in Raven. Okay, that's done. Next, I'm just going to be just darkening my eyebrows just a little bit, and this time I've decided to use a pencil. Usually I use a powder eyeshadow, but this time I'm going to use a pencil. Darken that up. Now you always want your darkest part of your eyebrows to be the part closest to your nose. Just give it a more natural effect. Then you just want to blend all that out together. Blend out that pencil, give it a nice natural finish. Now I'm going to apply just some mascara. The mascara that I'm using is Maybelline New York XX Curl Power. Next I'm going to be applying some false eyelashes, and the ones that I'm using today are the Ardell 105s, which are these ones right here. You can see they're a little bit gunky because I have used them before. I need to get some new ones, but these are super long. You probably can't tell too much because I have such a dark eye, but they're really, really good for a really dramatic effect. So you just want to wait for those lashes to get tacky. You see I've got a big glob there. I'm still trying to perfect the art of putting glue onto eyelashes without making an absolute mess of them. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop these onto my eye. Usually I place them on sort of the middle of my lid, as close to the lash line as possible. Usually I use tweezers, but I can't find my tweezers at the moment, so it's just going to be my fingers. So just place them on really carefully and really gently. Now that big glob there, that's going to dry clear, so we won't worry too much about that. So there's the lashes. Okay, so now I'm just going to be applying my foundation, and what I've used is just a really light sort of foundation. Because I have such a dark eye, I didn't want a really heavy kind of makeup-y look on my face. So I've gone for something really light, and I'm using the Mineral Power by Maybelline. Now this is actually a mineral liquid foundation, and this is in Sandy Beige medium. And I'm just going to be applying that with just a stippling brush, just really lightly all over my face. Okay, now I'm going to be applying the concealer to the underneath of my eyes, and I'm just using the NYX concealer in beige. So I'm just going to be applying some of that just a little bit underneath my eye with a brush. Okay, I'm just going to blend that out with a sponge. Okay, now I'm just going to set that with some MAC blotting powder, which I've got right here. And this I use every day. I love it. I just find that it's better than using actual sort of, you know, cake, you know, powder. I don't even know what they call it. I just find that because I just need to take away the shine. I don't actually want it to add any colour, and I just want it to set my foundation and my concealer. Okay, and that's pretty much done for your base. The next thing I'm going to do is contour my face, and I'm just going to be using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the colour Sun Bronze. Okay, so now it's time for some blush. And one of the blushes that I'm going to be using, the blush I'm going to be using is one of the blushes from the Crush Cosmetics 42 Double Stack Shimmer Palette, which was what I used the eyeshadow from. So it also comes with all these blushes, which is amazing. I haven't used them very often. I always kind of forget that they're there. So I'm going to be using this colour right here. I didn't want to do anything too bright because, you know, my eyes are quite dark. So keep it a little bit more natural looking. Okay, and they're pretty much done with the face. Now for the lips, I'm just going to keep it pretty neutral looking. I am going to line my lips with just a neutral colour, and I'm going to be applying Hot Gossip by MAC. It's just like a pinky colour, nothing too dark. And then just to finish it off, I'm just going to be adding some Gorgeous Cosmetics lip gloss in Fairy Shine, and just a little bit of that in the centre of the lips. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me do this video for you today. I've had heaps of fun creating this look for you, and I'll definitely be creating a lot more videos in the coming year. It's definitely one of my New Year's resolutions to, you know, really work on my YouTube channel and get it blossoming like I originally intended when I first created it. But, you know, as everyone has been so busy with Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So now things are starting to settle down. So I want to get back into it. So if you have any requests on any looks that you'd like me to do, you know, I'd love to see, you know, what ideas you have. And it would really help me out as well. Although I could probably find a whole, you know, bunch of ideas myself on YouTube, but it would be great to, you know, hear what your comments are. I'd really appreciate that. So if you've come across this video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to build up my subscribers. You know, if you like my videos, definitely give them a thumbs up. You know, share the love around if you can. But anyway, I hope all you guys had a great new year, and I'll catch up with you guys in my next video. See ya.